Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Simon the Watch Guy. We're going to dive straight into this one. This is video blog 3, but it's also an overview of the Junghans Mega. For those who don't know, the Junghans Mega, they were the first radio-controlled clocks and watches in the industry. So Junghans, again, a lot of history behind them, a real brand to be reckoned with. They were the largest clockmaker essentially in the world at one point. So I'm quickly going to give you a little bit of information about the radio controlled nature of this, and then we're going to go into just a very slight overview and what I'm going to be doing with this clock and why. So essentially a radio controlled clock, they're the most accurate clocks in the world. In particular is the cesium time base, and this is at the Federal Institute of Physics and Meteorology in Brunswick. Apparently these are so precise that they essentially lose only 1 second, or they're expected to lose 1 second in 1 million years. That's how accurate they are. It's quite crazy. So for this reason, this is why we have radio controlled watches, radio controlled clocks. It's that precise nature of them. They are precise down to the second. So this particular Junghans, let me just plant the phone down here. Let me carry on with my spiel. This particular clock, it receives the German frequency from DCF 77, which is located at 24 kilometers southeast of Frankfurt. So a little bit like the Citizen, it receives that transmission from the DCF 77 signal transmitter. That has a range of 1,500 kilometers, which means that basically it covers, much of Europe. So if you're in Europe, you can connect to that and you'll get the correct time, providing your clock or watch has the radio controlled functionality. This is basically a long wave radio controlled signal, and it operates over again a 1,500 kilometer stretch. Once that has been received by the clock or the watch, or in this particular case, the movement inside this continues to run using its own 32 kilohertz time base. So this essentially compares the time with the transmitter's time information once every hour. So this ultimately gives it complete accuracy. Apparently the time is compared 24 times per day. So again, once an hour. And this means that, throughout the course of the day, every single day, it's going to be super accurate. If you do have one of these, you really want to place it really by a window. You don't want to put this in the way of anything metallic, anything that might distort that signal. So essentially the front or the rear of the watch, preferably the rear, needs to be pointing towards Frankfurt. So yes, you need to break out the compass, break out the map, and figure out exactly where to put this. It runs on a 1.5 volt battery, so just be aware of that. I think that's pretty much everything we need to say about the reception, the time reception. Now something I just want to quickly say about this. I bought this from a Junghans. The guy seems to be a Junghans clock dealer, and he told me it was going to be quite a quiet clock. However, you can already guess what I'm going to say. Get ready, listen to this. Yeah, it's just not quiet, it's not silent, and I was planning to place this in a bedroom, and it just isn't. So this is the 383-4010.00, again, made in Germany, radio controlled. This is, I believe, I can't quite date this, I think it's from 1998. I think it's new old stock from 1998. Some of the references, if you Google this number, 3834010, you will actually see that this is seems to be from 1998, and as you can tell by the condition it's in, it looks to be new old stock. It runs again just on the single battery, which I mentioned previously. It does have a plastic casing, but it does have a wooden sort of outer ring here on the face. Kind of basic. It's straightforward, you know. You've got your 1 through 12. You've got your minute markers, which also again act as the second markers all the way around the dial. Made in Germany at the bottom. Radio controlled, of course, because it's a Junghans Mega. Now, I'm going to have to try and see if I can send this one back, guys, because the reason I got this one was because I was told it was silent. I'm not buying any more watches, but clocks, yeah, maybe I might invest in a clock. But unfortunately, it's just not silent, and I wouldn't really mind so much. But when you've been told it's silent, so I guess the video blog element of this particular video. Have you ever purchased something, for example, on eBay or, you know, based on a review, and it just doesn't turn out to be what you expected, or the person's not quite told you the whole truth? Because I love this. I think the design is beautiful. It's a Junghans, it's radio controlled, you know, it's a single battery it runs on. It's obviously super accurate. But that noise, guys, I can't have that as a bedside clock. So I'm afraid it's gonna have to go back. Real shame, because it's the perfect colour, the wood. It's a really nice design, and again, it's somewhat starting maybe to become slightly vintage. It's exceptionally rare. I believe it's a 1998 model. Yeah, what can I do? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And again, if you've had anything you've purchased online which doesn't turn out to be quite what you expected or what you were told, please let me know, and I will give you an update in the next video, which should be coming in the next day or two. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.